Across the battlefield, emerald flames spread like a nightmare, swallowing everything in sight. A terrified soldier shouted at the retreating Edward, asking if His Majesty was really such a coward. He mocked Edward for calling himself a sword saint while abandoning his army and running faster than anyone else. Edward didn't even bother turning around. He yelled back that they were the crazy ones for provoking an ancient dragon. According to him, history had already proven that killing one required at least a dozen of the world's strongest fighters working together. As Edward rushed past the fleeing crowd, a wounded soldier reached out and begged him for help. Edward simply shouted for him to move aside. A moment later, the soldier disappeared behind a wave of green fire. His screams echoed through the battlefield as the flames consumed him alive. In his final moments, he cried out in anger, asking why the king had abandoned them after promising an easy victory. Before turning to ash, he cursed Gilbert with every bit of strength he had left, swearing he would never forgive the betrayal. Far above the battlefield, Lin Tian stood quietly on a jagged cliff, watching the burning chaos below. As he looked over the sea of emerald flames, he wondered whether all the hatred and resentment left behind would eventually create wandering spirits. Still, his attention quickly returned to practical matters. The Kingdom Alliance had been crushed, and the battlefield was now covered with hundreds of thousands of corpses, perfect material for gathering experience and strengthening his forces. Soon, Scarface and several elite followers arrived beside him. One of them asked if they should hunt down the surviving humans who escaped, but Lin Tian calmly refused. Instead, he thanked everyone for their efforts before shifting the conversation toward the purple gold dragon mother. He asked about her recovery. The answer wasn't good. They explained that the world tree could no longer support her condition, and things were getting worse. As a crystal dragon, her life depended entirely on a dragon crystal. When Lin Tian asked if there was any lead, Alice stepped forward with information. She revealed that a dragon crystal was being kept inside the trophy museum of the Dragon Slayer Guild. The guild itself had existed for over 1,000 years and remained independent from every nation, powerful enough to rival entire empires. Its members were elite fighters obsessed with hunting dangerous creatures and displaying their remains as trophies. Lin Tian originally wanted to leave immediately, but Alice quickly warned him not to underestimate them. She explained that the guild was home to someone known as the One-Eyed Owl, a terrifying figure feared across the entire continent. Even the former emperor avoided confronting her directly. Lin Tian recognized the title immediately and mentioned that this woman had successfully hunted massive sea beasts multiple times before. Wanting more details, he turned toward the Bone King, who remained chained nearby. Lin Tian demanded everything he knew about the One-Eyed Owl. The skeleton scoffed at first, calling Lin Tian a hypocrite and complaining that he only cooperated because Rebecca's life was being used against him. But the moment Lin Tian's dragon daughter sincerely asked for help, his attitude changed almost immediately. He revealed her real name, Elizabeth Tilly, a 29-year-old dark-skinned woman obsessed with hunting powerful prey. Then he started rambling about her height and body proportions until Scarface finally lost patience and told him to stop wasting time. After awkwardly clearing his throat, the skeleton finally explained properly. Elizabeth Tilly was a demigod, half human and half divine, possessing strength close to his own level. She also served as the leader of the Dragon Slayer Guild branch located in the capital of the War Empire. The moment Lin Tian heard that, he realized it was the same region connected to the Dwarf Kingdom. As he thought things through, he started wondering whether demigods like her truly had ties to ancient legendary gods such as Zeus or Poseidon. At first, he ordered Scarface to prepare for departure, but he quickly reconsidered. Sending dragon race fighters with combat levels around 9,000 against an enemy above 10,000 would basically be suicide. After thinking it through, Lin Tian decided caution was the better option. Now that they had just taken control of the capital, rebuilding and stabilizing the Goblin Kingdom came first. He told everyone to relax and enjoy a proper feast with Gobuyu, saying they deserved a break after everything that had happened. As the group prepared the grilled meat, Lin Tian told his dragon daughter to enjoy the meal first and said they could talk about the mission later. Not long after, he stood alone beneath the night sky, quietly planning his next move while realizing he still needed far more strength before challenging the Dragon Slayer Guild directly. Meanwhile, deep inside the nearby ruins, a massive goblin continued stuffing itself with corpses. It laughed excitedly, bragging that it would soon evolve into a king-class monster and finally hunt humans freely. Then a cold voice suddenly interrupted it, telling it to be quiet. The goblin looked up in annoyance, only to find a ghostly blue spirit floating above it, surrounded by icy flames. Fear hit instantly. The goblin screamed about a ghost and sprinted toward the city gate where Lin Tion's group was gathered. It collapsed in front of them, begging its boss to save it. Lin Tion immediately looked toward the entrance as eerie blue flames spread across the area. An army of vengeful spirits slowly emerged from the fire, their voices echoing with a single command. Kill them! Leading them was a heavily armored spirit knight wrapped in blue flames while carrying a long spear. The goblin panicked and tried drawing its sword, but Lin Tion immediately shouted at it to get back inside the city. He warned everyone that physical attacks were useless against these enemies because true spirits couldn't be killed through ordinary method.